What up? What up? What up? What up? What's good? What's good? Waiting on the dope. Waiting on the dope life. We're having a good discussion today. What's good? What's good? Good morning. Good morning. What's good? What's good? What up, Rahel? What up, Aman? Niggas, what's good? Official OTO, what up? What up? Waiting on the dope. We got our discussion. Because voila, we'll get a chance to everybody get on. Morning, OT, what's going on? How are you? Dope, let me know as soon as you get in, bro. Let's see, I think he is in. I'm here.
Good morning. Finally.
What's happening?
Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Honest.
Hold on, I can hear you.
Yeah, I just want to headphone it loud over here.
Oh, can you hear me though? We good?
Yeah.
I've been excited, man. I've been waiting for this, man.
Man.
What's good? What's good? How's
What's
the family,
good, brother? All
man?
that.
Bit to
Everything is good. Everything is good. What's up, my broccoli family? Ndin nachu. Salam nachu.
You got your water? You got your tea, man?
Oh, yeah. Wahai Yeah.
Yeah, get you some water, man. You're gonna be talking a lot more than I did today, man. Got my notebook, so hopefully you got some good stuff
But
for me to write down.
you said it all.
Hey, man, I'm done with it, man. That's me
My,
though. I'm waiting on you.
my God.
Huh?
I could have said it better, man.
Hey, man, sometimes, you have to let people know what it is.
እኔ ራሴ አወጣሁ man ራሴ ራሱን ቻሌንጅ ማድረግ አለብኝ አልኩኝ። Hold on, maybe I'm being too ungrateful, man. አልኩኝ።
You know what it is, iron sharp iron, bro.
Huh? Yeah.
That's the way it goes.
Yeah. Hey, yo, what's popping? What's done? What's good?
So I'm excited to learn about the journey from the past
from
to present.
Abi
Like
to dope life.
I have for those of you that doesn't know, let me see that picture. See that? Dope on the left, dope on the right on my screen right there. You know what I mean? So
yeah, it's a picture into bro.
yeah, it is በዚህኛው በኩል ላይ እንትን ብሏል ግን
That's the real dope.
That's the real dope, right? Nah, my thing is like, bro.
Yeah.
Why? How? Like, what motivates to change your life?
Yeah.
How you did it? The obstacles. I know that nobody cheers when you're out there, sweating it out, just getting it. You know what I mean? So, why you started? What inspired you to do it? Is it whatever it is? Just አንተ በሚመች መንገድ
ያው ከጀመርኩልህ እኔ my whole life I've been big. ከእናቴ ሆድ ስወለድ ራሱ ዶክተሩ እንደዚህ ይዞ man this guy is big now.
Okay.
ገባ እና I was always an athlete, like ኳስ ምናምን ጫወት ነበረ እንደ ሁሌም እንደ ውፍረት አልነበርኩም ግን my whole life I've been fat. I mean kids used to make fun of you ምናምን ነገር ይተርቡሃል የሰማይ ስባሪ የሚያክል ምናምን ይለዋል ምናምን እኔ ግን ምንም አይመስለኝም ነበር እውነቱን ለመናገር ማለት ነው ገባ because እየሳኩኝ ምናምን አሳልፈው ነበረ so as I got older ማለት ነው የ22 ዓመት ልጅ ሁኜ ራሱ like የምመስለው የነበረው የ40 የ30 ምናምን ነበረ በቃ እና በጣም ነው የሚገርም አብረው ያሉ ሰዎች አይነግሩም
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
ስትወፍር እየተበላሸ ስትመጣ ምናምን አብሮ ያሉ ጓደኞች ምናምን አይነግሩም what's up big man what's going on big man what's up big boy fat boy ምናምን እያሉ ያልፋል እንጂ they don't tell you አይነግሩም እንደዚህ ነው ምናምን አላብይ እንደዚህ እየተበላሸ ነው nobody says to you the only person እንደዛ ሲለኝ የነበረ እናቴ ብቻ ነበረች አላብይ እየሰፋ ነው ትለኛለች
እንደ መንግስት እርሻ ነው እንደማለት
አራንተ ልጅ እየሰፋ ነው አረ do something now ማዘር ብቻ ነበር እንደዛ ብትለኝ I mean it's funny now ግን ያው እና ሁሌም ባዘር ያደርገኝ ነበር I never show it ግን አይታይብኝም ፊት ላይ አይታይብኝም ግን ክብደቴ ሁሌ ባዘር ያደርገኝ ነበር one thing like landing ከእንትና ጋር የነገርኳት ለማለት I missed one of my best friend wedding because of the way I look ገባ ስትገባ የሆነ room ስትገባ ምናምን all eyes will be on you because you're the biggest person in the room
that's true
ገባ ባል and also I didn't like the fact that they point their finger at you and be like oh yeah you can tell even if they don't say it to you you can tell just by you can feel the energy ገባ ባል I don't want to be the እንደዛነት attention ስላልፈለኩኝ ምናምን I made up some stupid excuse and not to show up to this I didn't show up to her wedding which I regret to this day ማለት ነው እና ከብዙ ነገር አግዶኛል ግን ያም ሆኖ that wasn't good enough for me to say okay I got to change my life
okay sorry I turned the comments off so we can pay attention to what you're saying bro
yeah እንደዛም ሆኖ that wasn't good enough
okay
so ብዙ ነገሮች there were in my life ብዙ ነገሮች like ራሴን የመቀየር ቻንስ ብዙ ሲኖረኝ I didn't take the chance ገባ አንደኛ environmental ጓደኛ ያዳክማል bad friends can put you down ገባ ባለ እንደዚህ ሂደን እናርግ ከሚሉ ጓደኞች ሂደን ችል እናርግ ምናምን የሚሉ እስቲ ና አብረን እንትን nobody was there for me ገባ እና because of that ደግሞ like እኔ በራሴ ተነስቼ I got to do ይሄ ነገር እንደዚህ ማድረግ አለብኝ ምናምን ብዬ በራሴ አልወሰንኩም even though ይሄ ሁሉ ነገር happen እያደረገብኝ ማለት ነው ከዛ one day ያው ዮሐና ከተወለደች ከሁለት ዓመት በኋላ ማለት ነው about 2 years later ምናምን I was excessively overweight and like ለራሴ የማይታወቅ overweight ሆናል አይደል I was 320 pounds
120 bro I can't even imagine that bro
yeah 320 pounds ነበር
wow that's big
it's excessive weight
that's a big
አሁን ፎቶውን አሁን ያየው የኔ ከፊት ለፊት ስላየው ነው እንጂ ከጀርባ ማሳይ ደግሞ there's another ሌላ ሰው አለ
wow that's
በጀርባ በኩል ደግሞ አዙሬ ማሳይ ደግሞ እና ግን ለራሳ ታወቀኝ so አንድ ቀን ስራ ቦታ እንደዚህ እየሰራው ምናምን የሆነ ነገር እዚህ ላይ ኩላሊቴ ላይ ምናምን ነገር የሆነ ነገር ይወጋኛል እና like ከውስጥ ሆኖ like በጩቤ እንደሚወጋ ነገር ማለት ነው like ጠቅ ያረገኛል ደግሞ ያ ታውቃለህ እኛ ብቻ we don't like to go to the hospital
yeah
ምን አውራለሁ ዝም ብዬ ማለት ነው ከዛ it happens weeks እንትኑ ፔኑ እየበዛ መጣ week after week increase እያደረገ መጣ ታስብ ከዛ ወይ አንድ ጓደኛዬ አናገርኩ kidney stone ያዘው ነበርና ስማተ kidney stone ሲይዝህ እንደዚህ ነው እንደምን ነገር አልኩት መሽናት ትችላለህ አለኝ I'm fine no kidney stone አይደለም ያዛል ሌላ ነገር ነው ባክቶ ምናምን አልኩና ታውቃለህ ችላ እንደምንለው ሁሌ ችላ ስለችለ ነገር እየባሰ መጣና አንድ ቀን ጭምድድ ዳርጎ ቁጭ አረገኝ next thing I know I wake up I'm in the hospital I passed out I literally passed out ልክ አይኔ ስከፍት ሆስፒታል ነኝ ያለው what is going on now በዛ ምንድነው ከዛ ቼክ ተደረኩኝ ምን አደረጉኝ ደም የተወሰደ ምን ተባለ I didn't even tell like የዛሬ ለሚስቴ ብራሱ አልነገርኳት nobody knew I was in the hospital I passed out at work at 11:30 ምናምን አካባቢ ላይ passed out አደረኩኝ. I woke up like around 1 o'clock when I was at the hospital in the afternoon. ከዛ ስመረመር ምን ስባል ትጠጣለህ ወይ አሉ. I was like, no, I mean, occasionally, like, holidays ሲኖር ምናምን ነው እንጂ like, okay. እንደገና because they couldn't figure out what was going on with me, so they had to do an MRI. Yeah, because from the test they showed, my kidney was jacked. Yeah, ኩላሊቴ it was gone. Again, they couldn't figure out why, because they said I don't drink, you know what I mean? I don't do anything to harm my kidney. Because when they took the MRI, they saw a fat trauma. You know, everything goes through our liver.
I don't know.
የምንጠጣው የምንበላው የምንብለው like የሚጠራው በሊቨር አልፎ ነው. That's basically like our filter. ገባህ? ሲታይ ኩላሊቴ ላይ there's a fat growing. ጮማ አድጎ my liver couldn't function. ታፍ ነው ማለት ነው.
Scary, bro.
That was pretty much the wake up moment. ቁጭ አደረጉና አመጣኝ ዶክተሩ. Hey, listen አለኝ. I was 32 back then. እንደዚህ ነው. My man, you have a body of a 55 and how many years old. Your body fat percentage is at 48. 48% body fat.
That's almost 50. It was like half.
That's almost 60. You already past obesity.
Man.
You had a 48%. And this is your body ምናምን ብሎ አሳየ. If you don't do የሁላችንም ሰውነት ልዩነት አለ. ሰውነት ይለጠጣል. ላጥበውም ካልኩም ይጠባል. እንደዚህ ነው. This is the deal. We have to put you on a medication. Imagine being on a medication at 32.
That's too young, bro.
On a medication. We have to put you on medication out for now. Lifestyle and ካልቀየርክ, if you don't change whatever road you're walking on, በዛ ጊዜ ደግሞ አጨስ ሁሉ ምናምን ነበር. So imagine, I smoke. On top of that, I don't eat right. On top of that, I don't work out.
Yeah, big was a fashion back then.
Yeah.
Remember that.
So, in the lifestyle now, I'm not የምትኖርበትን lifestyle ካልቀየርክ አለኝ, the road you're heading, you're not going to see the age of 35 or 40 አለኝ.
That's the real talk.
That's the true fact. Because one day, I don't know what to tell you, man. Prescription I went straight to the car. I spent overnight. ሆስፒታል አድሬያለሁ. ሳድር ለሲጌ ስራ ቦታ ማደር አለብኝ ተብዬ ነው የማድረው ነው ያልኩት. I didn't tell nobody.
I just told her.
Yeah, I didn't tell nobody. ስራ ቦታ ማደር አለብኝ. ደውዬ ስራ ቦታ ማደር አለብኝ. በቃ ዛሬ እንትን እንደዚህ ስራ ቦታ ነኝ ምናምን ብዬ ነው ተያልኩት. They knew I was getting checked out the next day. Anyway, then ሲሄድ ማለት ነው ያው መኪና የስራ ቦታ ነበረ. I called an Uber. በኡበር ይዤ መኪና ይገኛል. For that ride, መኪናዬ ጋር ጣለኝ. መኪናዬ ውስጥ ገብቼ እመነኝም አታውኝም, literally for an hour I cried. I cried like a little girl. I sat in the car. And that moment, I said, this is it for me. I can either take this shit and use it and take the right road, or I can just keep going with the way I'm going. There's only two choices, Kaziwala. You either change the way you are, or you can just keep going. And understand what you're doing. They even go through more into a depression.
Depression moves together.
You know what I mean? They go into more depression. But then some people decide to do something about it.
Exactly.
They'll say, forget it. I'm not, this is not me. I can change. And that day in that car, something happened inside of me, which I cannot explain to this day on it. To this day, I cannot explain it. And that day, something happened to me in that car. For an hour. I said, what am I doing? I said, this shit got to stop. I drove home, and I didn't tell I didn't tell nobody what happened. I drove home. I said, all right, if I'm gonna do this shit, I'm gonna do it right. I called my dad. That's the only person I talk to when I have some shit. I call my dad. I told him, I said, look, and does he have He was the only one who knew. Nobody else knew. I said, look, and does he have I'm gonna do this shit. I said, I'm gonna quarantine myself for a year. You know what I mean? I said, I'm gonna do this shit now. 1 second. So I asked him for advice. He said, okay. He said, excuse my French, you need to shut the hell up, Ali. Don't tell nobody what you're gonna do. Don't brag about it. Facebook like what the Instagram like what the say don't brag about it. Don't say nothing. Do you. When the time comes, you have plenty of time to brag about it. You have plenty of time to show off on it.
There's nothing to brag if you don't accomplish it, you know what I mean?
Certa ስትገኝ ነው ሰው ሞር ሪስፔክት የሚያደርግ ሰርተ ስትገኝ ነው ሰው እንትን የሚያደንቅ አለኝ እና ለማንም ሰው እንዳታወራ አደረግ ሂድና do whatever you gotta do. I'm glad you survived. Do whatever you gotta do. But one day I shut down my Instagram live, my Instagram account. I shut down my Facebook. I went online. I looked for a trainer. I said, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. I don't care how much money it takes.
It's not worth your life, bro.
I didn't care how much money it takes. Look up Sarak. I looked up Economy Bar Gym as Ashburn, Virginia. Queen. The same day, the Jew trainer, let's set up a meeting. I went there. They had like a 6 weeks challenge. If you lose 20 pounds, we give you your money back. I wasn't interested in that. I gave them all my doctor paperwork. If I don't lose this weight with this amount of time, I'm going to be on prescription for the rest of my life. Okay, no problem. I got you, Ali. He set up my food plan. So because I was so fat, he put me on a high-fat diet. So because I needed to drop it just like that.
Yeah.
About total drop in that, he put me on a high-fat diet, which is called ketosis.
Yeah.
He put me on that diet, so which is a low-carb diet. All right. I started working out 3 days. The first day he told me, I was like, push up Sarari. The first day. That much. I couldn't even complete a whole 2 push-ups. Think about it.
That's very tough, bro.
That's sad. That's not even tough. That's sad one day.
That is. I agree.
That's sad.
That is sad. You're right.
You know what I mean? You can't even pick yourself up from the ground. That's sad. As a man, as a 32-year-old man.
That's a young, bro.
He said, okay, no problem, Ali. He set up my food plan. I paid him whatever money he wanted. I said, look, money is not entitled. I said, I would grind my ass off. Just give me what I need to get. After that, all those motions that I had, all those pains, all those jokes, I laid them out in the gym. That was my fuel. I already have fire in me.
That was the motivation you needed it.
There was already a fire. It was like, it's like a volcano explosion in the mountain. That's what happened. One day, I swear, to this day, I cannot explain to you. It's just something just went boom.
I mean,
and there was a fire that didn't go out, man. All those emotions, all those environments, they just became a fuel. I was working out 6 days a week, twice a day for 4 hours.
That takes some commitment.
You think you are overworking? One day, I was working out.
That's crazy, man.
From 7 to 9 a.m. I go to work, come back, I go to work, come back at 4, and I was in the gym from 5 to 7 p.m. I was doing that Monday through Saturday, and I rested Sunday ብቻ ነበር የማርፈው። ከልጄ ጋር የማልገናኝበት ጊዜ ነበረ። አብረን አንድ ቤት ውስጥ እየኖርን I sacrificed time with my kid. I sacrificed time with my family. I sacrificed time with my friends. My friends didn't know where the hell I went. Nobody knew where I went. From November, I'm sorry, from November 27, 2017. 2017. From November 27, 2017, all the way to January 2019. Nobody knew where I was.
That's over a year, bro.
Over a year, yeah. Yeah, November 2017. Already 2017 አልቋል ማለት ነው።
Yeah,
January
21. Okay, yeah, January ሲመጣ ኖቬምበር ነው አልፏል ሊመጣ ድጋሚ so
yeah. So it's አንድ አመት
ከሁለት ወር ምናምን
yeah አመት ከሁለት ወር so for that time nobody knew where I was. The only person የሚያየኝ የነበረው ሚስቴ ልጄና እናት አባቶቼ ነበሩ. None of my friends. ጓደኞቼ እንኳን
that's a commitment and discipline.
ጓደኞቼ የት እንዳለው እንኳን አያውቁም ነበር. Every time ሲደውሉልኝ I gotta work. Every time I'm busy. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm just making up excuses. አንድ ቀን አልተገናኘንም. ዛሬ ቁጭ አድርጌ እያንዳንዱን ኢንተርቪው ካረካችሁ they will tell you. Nobody knew where the hell I went. I literally shut myself down for that entire year. Imagine. It's not just about the workout. It's the diet. Keeping a diet for that long. Imagine. Injera was a food that we grew up. ያደግንበት ምግባችን ነው። እንጀራ አቁም ስትባል imagine. For an entire month, አንድ አመትና ለሁለት ወር ነው እንጀራ ያልበላሁት። I mean, አሁንም ቢሆን like ከስንት አንዴ ነው በላው ግን for that amount of time.
እሱ ያኔ ነው እሱ እኮ that's the kickstart, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow.
And no, I wasn't fucking around. I didn't play around. I said, this is my life.
Yeah, it is.
I can either, you know what I mean? I can either take control or I can let it control me.
I mean, it's like during that difficulty, man, what was going through your mind? Like, was there like a number you set? Like, I'm going to lose this much weight?
It was a number. The number that I set, okay, the number I set was, they told me at least 30 pounds መቀነስ አለብህ ነበር ያለኝ ዶክተር. At least to get off the medication ማለት ነው.
Yeah.
When I first started with the trainer, I told him that's how much I needed to lose. ገባ? ከዛ በኋላ as we progress ማለት ነው አየኝና he's like, yo, if you're going to put in this much work, just go for the goal, daddy. I said, okay, so what's the goal at all? He said, set your own goal, daddy. I said, I want to lose 100 pounds within a year. I said, all right, let's do it. 100 pounds በአመት ውስጥ so ብዬርኩኝ ሲሄድ ጭራሽ ሞር እየወደድኩት መጣሁ።
ስራ lifestyle of it.
ከዛ በኋላ it became a lifestyle for me. ገባ ባለ? So it went from, oh, it's something that I have to do to I'm going to live my life like this because you want it.
I enjoy it.
ገባ ባለ? መጀመሪያ ሲጀምረው this is something I have to do ብዬ ነው።
Yeah.
ይሄ ማለት
survival.
It was a survival thing. Yeah. And then 3 months later, it became, man, እንደዚህ ህይወቴን እንደዚህ ከዚህ በኋላ እንደዚህ እኮ መኖር እችላለሁ አልኩኝ. I can live my life like this for the rest of my life. ገባ? So we went for the gold. I was like, ከዛ በኋላ my mind was set. I was like, if I don't lose this 100 pounds within this year, it's either going to be me or it's going to be you. This is going to be a do or die.
Yeah.
And so I shut myself up. I mean, 6 months ከሱ ጋር ቀጠቀጥኩኝ. He had his own gym, ምናምን ነገር, you know what I mean? Because after 6 months later, you know, things start changing. By then, I already lost like about 45 to 50 pounds, and I already lose out again, literally half of the weight. I already lost like half of the weight. And now I went back to my doctor actually, because 6 months later, while I had another checkup,
Mm.
By then, I was already off the medication when
Yeah.
I went back. This dude didn't even recognize me.
Damn. Hmm.
That's only like 6 months later, man.
6 months. Yeah.
Simmaramar, everything that was like was wrong with me inside of me went away. Every pain that I had, physically, man.
Mm.
Physically, every pain that I had went away, and then all of a sudden, my mind started to heal. My mind was already sick. The sickest person is Anina Bara Chinkalati Bara. Kasaunati Bara Chinkalati Bara.
Mm.
Saunati heal Marek Jammer, Chinkalati Mavro heal Marek Jammer. Yaba?
Yeah.
As all that emotions when I'm that every emotion that I had was just coming out. If you go to Gold's Gym right now in LA Gym, you'll see my emotions everywhere.
Mm.
They're everywhere. Because that's what I left them.
Yeah. Feel you, man.
Yaba, that's what
Yeah.
that was my fire. So when music I used to listen to motivational speeches. That's how I used to work out.
Yeah. That's what I do still now. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So.
motivational speech or yes, I'm on YouTube, like any motivational speech, something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Some days you don't feel like waking up.
Hmm.
Oof, sorry, I'll put on a motivational speech. I hear the first two, three lines, nigga, I'm up.
You happen ready to go.
Yeah. So that happened because it just started when I'm now starting to lose a harukin, things start to slow down. So my body started getting used to the routines that I was doing when I was nigga, you know what I mean?
Mm.
So I had to switch it up because I
Mm.
wanted this train to keep going. Because I wanted back in 2018, they had a challenge, a Gold's Gym, a nationwide Gold's Gym challenge, nationwide, the whole United States. This
Mm.
was a physical competition. It's not about how much weight you lose; it's about how you look
Mm.
physically.
Physically.
From
Okay.
from where you are now to 3 months later. It was a 3 months challenge, and I
Mm.
was literally coming up on my deadline, because that is like, oh, you should do this challenge when I'm Nagaradi. I said, all right, I'll hit tomorrow. This is within that year, Marano.
Yeah.
Because okay, we get challenge Junara Queen. It was 6 months later. It was a 3 months challenge. Within that 3 months, my workout, my routine went to another level. It was a whole new discipline. Because I wanna nationwide. 2019 line announced the winners.
Mm.
The winners were announced on 2019. And not top 15 ከተባሉት ማለት ነው ካሜራ ላዘነውና so this is the online አሁን ሄደህ ብታየው
Yeah.
ታገኘዋለህ. This is the 2019 Gold's Gyms Challenge nationwide winners. Let me click on that.
Let me put on my screen right here.
For 19 kids, yeah.
Mm.
So they do it by age category.
Yeah.
Kaya, 18, 19. This is nationwide. Yeah, females winners nacho.
Yeah.
This is like out of 20,000
Okay.
So when we go down to the male, with
Mm.
a window to go to learn. So this is 2019 male winners,
Mm.
18 to 29. Yes, age category 30 to 39. If you
Mm.
go down, you'll see my name right there.
See number 15, right?
Number 15, I'll be for like an Ashburn.
Wow. That's amazing, bro.
That was out of
20,000 people.
22,000 people.
Whew.
So I ranked 15th place. I would have loved the first place, but
Hey, man. You know what I mean? You're a winner. It's always been you against you. You know what I mean?
yeah, 15 ሰው ብቻ ነው winner ተብሎ እንትን የሚለው. So
Yeah.
I represented my gym. I was the only one who won any gym in represent our gear.
Okay.
So from there, by the time I got there, I went from 320 pounds down to 215,
Dang, over 105? That what it is?
105 pounds,
A year.
a year and 2 months.
Wow. That's big.
105 pounds. I went from a 48% body fat down to 17%.
Wow. Man, whew, that's a lot of work.
That was a lot of discipline. It took a whole new discipline.
Dedication, bro.
It took a whole new
Consistency,
dedication. It's not
bro.
easy.
Hell
Think
no.
about it. You have to wake up every single day and do the same thing again and again
You know
and again.
the funny thing about it, you don't see results until like the first 2 3 months, and then that's the thing. No
Lantai
results.
tayo.
You can't see it.
Lantai
Yeah,
tayo.
yeah.
Everybody around you will tell you, oh my God. Abraha kung never lantai tayo.
Bro, ahon lazy betus man. Nobody tells me. Nobody. Photo reminder, Facebook like IG reminder. Like, damn, you were that big, man. Yeah, like
Exactly.
you know.
That's when you see it.
And gee, nobody really can tell you. That's true.
They can't see it. Man, no, you
So
won't see it.
yeah, so what was like Atlanta in Nagastara? What was the difficult part of it? Like, is it the diet,
No,
family
yes.
not being supported, or the friends not being around like to motivate you, or it's just the workout? What was the difficult part of it?
I didn't need nobody to support me.
Mm,
I didn't need nobody to push me.
okay.
By then, I already had all the motivation and all the push I need for
Mm,
myself.
okay.
I didn't need nobody.
Okay.
The only person that I needed it was somebody who was knowledgeable with nutrition and training and dieting.
Mm.
Someone who can guide me to a door. As far as supporting me, pushing me when I'm nigga, I didn't need nobody.
You already did that in you.
I already had that in me.
Mm.
I already had the fire and the fuel. All I needed as soon
So the difficult part was just getting the
the
information,
dieting.
the
The
dieting, get
difficult
the
part was
information,
the
what to do.
information
Yeah.
and the dieting. Because it's easy to lose 20 pounds. It's
Hmm.
easy to lose 10 pounds.
Hmm.
When you got to lose an excessive of pounds of 100 and 105 pounds, there's a
I can't
whole
even
lot of,
imagine, bro.
yeah, there's a whole lot of things that goes into it. Because
Bro,
on the diet, because our body is
you get
designed to
used to it.
adapt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so is designed to adapt. I had to switch my diet literally every 3 to 4 months.
Hmm.
There was you know what I mean? I had to switch it up. I had to switch up my workout routine. I had to switch up everything that I do. It could not be consistent more let's hold nothing more.
Yeah.
My mind had to be consistent. What I needed to do had to be consistent. But for my physical part, everything could not be consistent at all time because my body is so adapted on me.
So let me know. We have to switch
So
that
then
up.
you have to switch it up. If
Hmm.
you used to working out in the morning, you got to start working out at night.
Hmm.
And after a while, you switch it back to the morning. And
Hmm.
then in the middle of the day, you got to keep your body confused.
Okay.
The only person that needs to stay consistent is your mind.
Hmm.
Your mind needs to stay consistent. Your mind needs to stay disciplined. And discipline is on the top
Oh yeah, I agree
of
to that, bro.
everything.
Gotta have that military mind, you know what I mean?
Yeah, a military mind, call it whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Discipline is on the top of the line. If you don't have discipline, forget it, nigga. You're not gonna accomplish anything.
Yeah, that's true.
And it ain't
I
just
agree to
about
that.
sort of exercise when I'm bitching. Anything
No,
you
in
do in
general.
life, in general, you're not gonna accomplish it if you don't
Yeah.
have discipline.
Yes, sir.
Discipline,
Yes, sir.
malas nemo, is saying no to the things that you like and to the things that you want.
To the people
Yeah,
you
but
love too. You say
exactly,
no. Yeah.
exactly. And Dalku, I took time away from my daughter, for my own daughter. I had to sacrifice her.
Mm.
There was a time I only see her like once, maybe once every 2 weeks when I'm not, but I'm maganya. And she was living with me.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
imagine I miss you, daddy's coming today. But I had
mhm.
to do what I had to do. About it?
Yeah, I mean, you have to be there for, the longer goal. You
Yeah.
got as longer
If
as
I
I'm
had to
not.
sacrifice 1 year
Hmm.
in order for me to live for the
For a long
you know what I
time,
mean?
yeah.
Then that's the price that I'm willing to pay.
Yeah.
And that was the price that I had to pay.
Did you go through any relapse?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Everybody go through these lives. There's a day you're gonna be like, man, chocolate milk when I was in my middle, good. Everything happened for a reason. Everybody's gonna have a relapse. What makes us different is we get back in the wagon. You keep going. No matter how much things get hard, you keep going. You fall off the wagon, you get right back on it. You always have to remind yourself why you're doing what you're doing.
So for people that uh, who think it's impossible to lose weight, or like I can't lose weight because of I'm this blood type, or I've been heavy all my life, and I let me lose. What kind of advice can you give?
It's all in your mind. I'm gonna tell you guys like this. Don't be like me.
Mhm,
Don't wait until somebody tell you you're gonna die.
mhm,
And then I'm dead serious. And I'm telling you this from experience. Don't wait until Doctor does the tornado and does all the don't wait for it. Don't make no excuses. I know a lot of people many yalacho who changed their life. You see it. Me and Wonder, we bring him live. You see Miss Vega. She got two,
mhm,
three kids. You see how
mhm,
much she lost weight. I know dudes in Seattle, Barry, in Florida, who got two kids. Family yalla,
mhm.
who lost a lot, who lost a dramatic weight. It, you can't make up excuses and think that you're gonna accomplish something. It doesn't work that way. There is no elevator to success.
Nope.
You gotta take the stairs.
Got
You
you. I
have to
agree.
take the stairs. You know what I mean? There is no
Mm.
elevator. There's no magic elevator. You just can't wake up one day and have what you want. You got to work hard for that shit. And then you have to make time, no matter who it is. If it's you have to sacrifice a few things, so be it. እኔ ከፍሬንዶቼ ጋር ክለብ መውጣት ሳያምረኝ አይደለም ያኔ
Mm.
I wanted to have fun. I was 32. They were going on vacation. They were going to beaches. I didn't go.
So that.
You know what I mean? I was tempted, but I had to keep reminding myself. I was like, yo, we're going to do this. You know what I mean?
I mean, I
Because
understand what
Ka'abat Wahala Swata,
you.
after a year later, when I posted my photo, when I gave him a short brief of my story, everybody was shocked. You told him, so what's your time?
I went through that. I'm still going through that right now, bro.
I'm
Even
serious.
even my mom, you know what she said? Like my mom saw you didn't know BK picture like that at some point ምንዳችን ታውቃል ምን ነክቶ ነው አንተ ምን ነክቶ ነው እንደዚህ እኮ ቢኬ ያስታውቃል ጥሩ ጥሩ ምግብ ይበላል አለችኝ ታውቃል
What's wrong with you?
yeah mom said I lost a lot of weight she said what's going on with you you know what I mean
Yeah,
so people think you're sick you know what I mean
yeah.
ቅድም
I
ያልከው
know.
I can relate to a lot of the stuff that you said አንተ ካልካቸው ጋር ብዙ relate
Yeah,
አደርጋለሁ ምክንያቱም yeah the only difference is that, and I never went to the doctor, to be honest with you. I was scared to go to the doctor. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The reason
yeah.
why
Who
I
loves?
was feeling whatever the pains that you were talking about, and I was scared to go to the doctor because I know I'm not gonna get a good news.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and I didn't know how to deal with that mentally. So
Mm-hmm.
that's it. I let him know. Look, I let him, but I knew I gotta lose weight. And I've been an athlete all my life, bro. Play soccer, ride track,
Yeah,
wrestle, kickboxing, all that shit. You know what I mean? So I can't really like me gaining weight. It was ሳላስበው ነው ያመለጠኝ ማለት ይችላል literally
mm-hmm.
but I got caught up in the lifestyle ምናምንና በቃ you know like I say it's at some point to Texas especially being big was a thing you know what I mean I'm a big boy I'm this big boys
Yeah,
big toys you know what I mean a lot of yeah እንደዛ ነገሮች ስለነበሩ I gained a lot of weight ሳላውቅ from being that fit you know I sent you those pictures that you saw man from
yeah,
there
yeah, yeah.
you know what I mean?
Definitely,
From
yeah.
that, I just went all the way. You know what I mean? The max I did is about 240. You know what I mean? So that, Lenny, I don't have any of those wake up calls as far as like, you know, go to a doctor around better. Good. I couldn't even go up steps, sir. Like,
Oh yeah,
Sinaka,
yeah.
Maserati, everything hurts.
Kale.
But bro, I couldn't even make love for real. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
was a
Oh,
struggle. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of the stuff like I was going through. So I had to make a decision, like you said. Now ATL is with a wake up call. I mean, before ATL, you know, some of my homies, and we go to the gym, they work out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out there just to be there. You know what I mean? I used to do this, I used to do that. You know, you always try to tell them what you used to be and all that. Just reminiscing. For
Yeah.
that reason, bro, I hate TBT and all that shit. I hated it because it's like you brag about your past life. What are you doing right now?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I used to have six pack. I used to have this. I used to do that. I used to do this. Man, that don't mean nothing.
That don't mean nothing no more.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that's the reason why I hate it. I use it. Don't get me wrong. I say TBT this, TBT that. But like, when my boys like, yo, man, እንደዚህ ያደርግ ነበር, እንደዚህ ያደርግ ነበር, እንደዚህ ያደርግ ነበር, ነበር.
Mm-hmm.
What can you do now? Now, ATL was a wake up call, bro. I couldn't walk around passing out flyers, my nigga. It was hot. I was
Damn.
walking around passing out flyers. I caught myself like slipping. I was like, man, they outworking me. I can't even move around. I was like, what? Dang, this is not
And
right, you know?
that's just last year.
Last year.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So I was like,
that's
nah,
not
nah.
that far.
This gotta change, man. You know, just be having that mentality, man. I ran to one of the homies from Dallas in ATL. He called me up and said, yo, I didn't even have his number, to be honest with you. That's the homie from Dallas. You know, he was like, what's up, bro? I'm coming to one of your events. Can you, meet me at the door? I said, cool. I met him at the door. There was no, him and his girl came through. There was no section for them to sit. So I told him, man,
Yeah.
go out there and chill. We know everybody. So he came to our
Put the
table. We
boys
were
out of it.
chilling. He's like, yo, man, I know you gained weight, man. I heard you used to be a good soccer player, this and that. What's up? You know, I'm like, bro, man, that shit ain't gonna work. He's like, nah, man, come around with me. I don't go to the gym. I don't do this. Come around with me. I was like, nah, bro. And then after that, we start sipping. He's like, man, you're a man, bro. Why you scared? You know what I mean? How you sipping and he start clowning on you, right? I'm
Yeah.
like, you know what? I told him, I'm gonna come around with you for a month. This is a drunk talk. ሰክረን ነው የምናወራው ለአንድ ወር እመጣለሁ አልኩት በአንድ ወር ውስጥ ለውጥ ካላየው አንተም
I'm going
ያንተም
back.
ወርካት ያንተም ዳየት ገደል ትገባላችሁ አሁን never communicate with you ነው ያልኩት
Mm-hmm.
ኦኬ ተባለ ከአትላንታ ስንመለስ is already like everybody's tired you need a week at least to recover
The recovery, yeah.
ባሽ ከዛ right after that ደግሞ like the following weekend was on my homeboy's wedding the weekend so I was supposed to
Yeah.
start working out that Monday but the weekend is my homeboy's wedding and I had to DJ the wedding, of course. We was DJing the wedding. We had fun, and that Sunday, we stayed up all night. And when I say we stayed up all night, I'm still in that habit. We drink it all night.
Yeah, yeah.
So I look at my watch. Says 5 a.m. Dog. I gotta be in the office to work, right? Everybody was drunk. I had to drop all the homies. Came home, took a
Yeah.
shower, went straight to the office, right? I look at my clock. Like I was there the whole day, about 4 p.m. I gotta work out with the homie at 6.
Mm.
I ain't even sleep yet. So I know I talk a lot of noise. I better show up, right? Man, I showed up.
There you go. Shit.
The
It
homie
is
was
what
like,
it
man,
is.
he said I didn't think you was gonna show up because I was watching you snap all night. You were
Yeah.
talking noise, drunk as hell. I was like, yeah, I know. So he's like, okay, what we do is like go ahead and do 2 miles. We was at some high school field, you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
said, go do 2 miles. I said, how many laps is 2 miles? Niggas 8. That's 8 laps around the football field, like a real track. He said, 8? He said, yeah. I said, bro, cement. There's no way. I like, man, that's impossible, bro. He was like, what then? He said, I don't care how you do it. كفلك
Just
crawl
do
hard,
it.
كفلك root, كفلك work hard, get it done.
Yeah. Get it done.
Bro, he still can tell you, man. It took me over 30 minutes, right? I got it. After that, I thought I was dead, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. I'm ready. He said, no, 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 no. He said,
That's the warm up.
you got 200 air squats, 100 push-ups, and over 200 sit-ups or something like that. I
Yeah.
was like, who? You. He's like, you got to do that, bro. You say you're going to do it for a month? You do it for a month, bro. My nigga, yo. We stayed up until probably 10 p.m. or something. Bro, በቃ ያልተሰማኝ I don't know በዛ ሰዓት ያልተሰማኝ ፔን የለም ነው ማለት
Yeah.
ነው ከዛ ከመጣ በኋላ ሳክርን get upstairs ግን every day I never stop he እስካሁን ይነግራል he never thought I was coming back after that but I went there every day and then 2 weeks right after that was my birthday I showed up on my own birthday and I told him I'm gonna break the record 30 ደቂቃ የወሰደብኝ I said I'm gonna, shrink it down
Shorten the yeah,
shorten it
the
down time when I went like 2 miles is nothing That's not even a warm up. That's good. That mindset, man, he put that in me. And then he's like, yo, I got you. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. It took a whole lot of that. Getting down,
Yeah.
like I did that, come on, a lot of buso my the pain you go through, the blisters on your body.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? The blood, the sweat, the tears. You know what I mean? And then I'm
Yeah.
challenging it better. I was still in the club environment. I'm still going out every weekend, DJ. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's the more challenge. People around me wasn't doing the same thing. Everybody's
Exactly.
fit, so they don't have to do
That's
what I
why.
do. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And now it took a lot. Again, even unless you know, like, nah, you ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make
Oh
it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But
You see,
finally, man.
that's the one of the reasons that I say like I say that because of Yagan is because
Hmm.
I don't want to hear people telling me that I couldn't do it either. Got my
Mm.
body?
Yeah,
I don't want your support,
yeah.
but I don't want your negativity either.
But I was pissed off, man. I was mad at a lot of
That's that?
people. And
Yeah.
not that number. So for them, how come you never told me nothing in that?
They don't tell you circle another.
Now,
Like
good let
your
us
friends won't tell you.
and Yamaltayan Mukurimino, because he was there all the
Because
time.
Abro Yulanda, yeah.
Exactly. Gabashar
Abro
and now,
Yulanda. And Dalkone and
yeah.
Nati Vicharich. And Nati was like, Arabi, you not you know, you do something in Matrayana, but you're not here. But who let us talk about the Talabaka Benton?
Wow.
The only one.
That's crazy. And now I wanna for the the kickstart. I mean, I know you're doing a lot of online the IG live lam who let's host a week. The
Yeah.
DCI trainer on that. You know, I'm proud of
Yeah,
what you have
so
accomplished, you
yeah,
know.
so what happened was actually the what happened to that story is remember the guy that I told you the
Training out again.
so he had his own gym. Yeah, he had his own also private gym na Barona.
Mm.
When I left, I told you because of this I left to go do the challenge when I was here. Uh, he was always like bugging me. Let me train at tournament. I'm not gonna come up to him when I'm like, I'm just doing this for me, you know. I said, oh, okay. He said, I don't want to say anything to you. Because I was like, that's kind of selfish, Ali. I said, you becoming selfish, Ali. I said, what do you mean by that? He said, well, I mean, you did this for yourself, Ali. You know. He said, I know nobody supported you. I know I'm someone else support that again. I said, I understand all that. Good. He said, you be selfish if you take all this knowledge. He said, because you right now until you going through the process, Ali.
Yeah, not to share.
He said, to be honest with you, you are better than any other trainer out there. Some trainers, they already fit. They just learn from the book,
Mm.
but often they apply it to their clients. He said, my man, you went through the process out of it. You went from point A to point B. You
That's
know
a
what it
fact.
takes to get from here to here out of it. And if you're going to keep this knowledge to yourself and you're not going to help other people accomplish interaction, he said, that's on you, but he said, in my opinion, I think that's a little selfish out of it. I was like, come on, man.
That's a lot of
What he,
pressure.
I was like, man, you put that pressure on me. That does actually okay. I was like, and does that belong? I haven't decided yet. I was like, all right. I was like, okay, look. I said, I'll make you a deal. I said, if I ever become a trainer, I said, if I ever consider myself to become a trainer, I get the license. I said, I'll come back here and come back and work here for you. I'll come and work at your gym. I said, okay, all right, that's a deal. Now, I left. Fast forward after the challenge, Minaman, I decided to take the class for training. I took the class, got my training license. And that was 5 months later, I gave him a call. I said, hey, man, what's going on? And I was like, hey, how you been? Hey, remember that time I told you that I said if I ever decided to become a trainer,
Hmm.
he said, yeah. Huh? I said, well, I did become a trainer. I said, I just want to let you know. I said, if you got a spot for me, I'll come back and work for you. And I said, oh. He said, dude, come tomorrow, Nanny. He didn't even have, he said, hell yeah, I got a spot for you.
Nice.
So I went to go work for him all the time. So that was 2006. So I worked for him for another, like, አንድ ስድስት ወር ምናምን ብዙ ክላይንቶች አሰለጠንኩለት ምን አልኩለት ከዛ በኋላ now at this present I'm still engaging with his gym ግን I'm more of a doing individual እንትን I started my own እንትን ማለት ነው
Dope
I
lifestyle.
started my own so that's how I got to dope lifestyle so the dope lifestyle የመጣው ደግሞ it was one of my friends because we was having a talk when I'm Nagarana. Actually, my name used to be Activate Lifestyle Brother. That was the name that I chose.
Hmm.
Because I wanna Kasuga Yaran Yaran. He said, man, let me tell you something about it. He said, what you did with yourself
It's
was the
dope.
dopest shit I ever seen in my life.
Fact.
And the light bulb hit.
Hmm.
Because that was my name. That was like Activate Lifestyle when I'm the burger. He said, what you just did was the dopest shit I ever seen in my life. This shit is dope as it ain't. Light bulb said, I was like, you know what? I'm going to change it to dope lifestyle. That's how the name came to a
Wow.
conclusion.
So now, what's next?
Uh, I mean, I would, besides like Indalco, like all I'm doing is sharing my knowledge, sharing my journey, helping people into helping people disciplining themselves, how to discipline, how to do hard like rasa chon dikin da mesha shuru banaman, yeah, done it. Because through this quarantine, I was able to meet brothers like you. I was able to meet brother like Zelish when who IUT who had the same concept as I do. Yeah, Babari.
Hmm.
So right now, and in Zelish, we're just working on some short projects. Like I still do experiment on my body.
Hmm.
So I like it, like I mostly do like keto diet when I'm negative like do focus on marago. I on fasting diet demo until yeah, so I'm actually experimenting it on my own self. I'm always working. The day that I stop working is the day I die. The day
That's a
I stop
fact.
changing myself for the better is the day I die. That's what I believe in right now.
That's a fact, though. It
Yeah,
had to be. We all
the
had to have
day
that
I stop
mentality.
progressing myself, this day I start like this is not enough. Okay, yeah, I lost the weight. All right, what's next? I gotta set another goal. Let me try to do this. Let me help this person. Let me do that. Every day I'm progressing my life. I'm always having a purpose.
Hmm.
Yeah, but the day I
Purpose.
stop doing that is the day I die. Yeah,
Can I
but
agree to that?
and
Well, we've
now
been on this for 15 minutes. You want to come back and do a Q&A, or do you want to do a Q&A for the next 10 minutes? I mean, the 9 minutes.
we can come back and do a Q&A.
Okay, so just go ahead and finish
We
up your story then.
yeah. And now when the way I thought about the net on my little girl, she's 6 years old. I haven't shown
Tough.
her off yet.
It's
The
tough as a
only
nail,
person,
bro.
yeah, the only person who saw her was actually one David Chana. Yeah, like usually like when I do projects, I want to also I'm doing a project. I'm doing a project with her. Yeah, Baba. So when I do project, I don't usually show them until it's complete. Yeah, Baba.
Yeah,
So one day, I thought she's my project right now. I'm
it's
I'm trying to
tough,
get her ready, huh?
bro.
Yeah, she
She's
already got
tough.
the
She got that
mentality.
dog mentality, bro. I'm telling you. I saw that yesterday. She gave you that mean look. She was just
Yeah,
engaged, like locked in. You know what I mean? A lot of kids don't
yeah,
get that at that age. You know. You're doing great
yeah.
at that, man. And I mean, a lot of people probably don't notice, but you're a great father and a great husband as well. You know what I mean? So,
I'm always
uh,
trying to be, man.
you
I'm
know how
always
it
trying to
is
be. Appreciate it.
going through that difficult time. Your girl be on your side. We need to appreciate people like that as well.
Yeah,
Understand what I'm
absolutely,
saying?
man.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely. Those are the ones you keep, man. When they
exactly.
were if they were with you then and they
At your
with you
worst,
right
you know what I
now,
mean? They
yeah,
with you
at
at
your
your
worst.
worst. You gotta keep them at the best. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
don't need no trophy wife and shit.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That's for the
And the
actors
most
and all. Show
exactly.
off type shit. Man.
And the most difficult part was I had to change a whole new role, man. Can you imagine? Down to my underwear.
You gotta change
Okay?
everything, bro.
My size was a 4X. I shit you not. My shirt size was 4X. I went
That's
from
big.
4X to large.
That's a big
I
move.
went from a size 46 waist size
Hmm.
to 36.
Man, that's a 10. Whew.
From 46 waist size down to 36. Nigga, I had to change a whole new closet,
Up.
a whole
Nah,
new
believe me,
robe.
but it's worth it though. It's worth
I
it.
had, oh man, it was the happiest. Listen, when I did that, it was like,
Uh,
yeah, to me, like, and then do so with the Zadig, yeah, like, to me, that was the happiest moment for me. That was, yeah, accomplished adequate. When I had 4 plastic bags of old clothes and I had to go shop for new ones,
donation time, right?
that
You
was
know,
the happiest moments for me.
when I suggested that book, David Goggins to you,
David Goggins,
it
yeah.
went like, I don't know if you remember the part where he ran 100 miles in 24 hours.
In 24
And
hours, yeah.
yeah, when he did that and every bone in his leg was broken, he shitted
Everything.
on himself and all that. And then yeah, his girl had to carry him up the steps to the restroom. And now
Yeah.
restroom one, but I'm talking about like all that aching. He was going through that the most painful time of his life. Doctor Itarasi Balmendata Stausa.
Hmm.
And the sick way, he said that was my reward. I was enjoying that pain because
Yeah.
that pain was a reward of what I just did.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's the mentality that put in my mind, man. Every time that I run, like I was telling you yesterday, when I run, like, okay, I did 10 miles yesterday, last week, or I did 16 now. It's like by the time I'm done with that, stopping is
Yeah.
like you don't see it as stopping. You know what I mean? You just want to go
You
more.
you feel,
That
yeah, you
pain,
see it as a
that pain
comfort.
becomes a reward.
Yeah.
Somehow you like, በዛ ፔን ውስጥ comfort ታገኛለህ ማለት ነው.
Yeah. And then
Understand what I'm saying?
I told people like the
That's,
best thing
that's
that happened
I
to
mean,
me
that's
was
the
getting
crazy
sick.
way of thinking, though. Like
Yeah.
that. Very few people think like that.
I know.
And that's what I saw yesterday on the baby girl. When you told her, like, she already did that 20 laps. When she
She
said
did
she
for
was
yeah.
gonna go do two more, I was
Yeah.
like,
4 more. She's like, I'm
four,
gonna do 4 more. I was like, are you good? She's like,
bruh,
yeah. She's like, I'm gonna do 4 more.
you
Like,
can't.
what?
That's something like
You
either you
can't teach
have that or
that.
you don't. You can't teach that. Either
No,
you have it
you
or you
can't.
don't.
Yeah. And
You know?
I'm glad she has that. She had that. She had that. She always, and not like the more she just like she turns it on and off like a switch.
I see that. She said, "Can I smile right now?" I remember
She
that.
was like, yeah,
She's
yeah.
like,
You know
"I'm
what I mean?
done.
Like,
Can I smile
I'm
right
done.
now?" Cause throughout the
Yeah.
whole workout, she wasn't even smiling.
Nope.
Yes,
When she's in that zone, she's in that zone.
bro,
It's
you
like
got
a
a good
light
one, man.
switch.
I'm telling you, you got a good one, bro.
Yeah. And then
That's
I told people, man, the best thing that ever happened to me was getting sick. Getting sick
mm,
got me to where I am right now.
mm, that's a fact.
It wasn't funny then. I mean,
No,
it wasn't cool then.
it
But
was not.
when you
Well,
look back at it, when you take 2, 3 steps back, and when you look back at it, you're like, that was the trigger point for me. Yeah,
it could have
bye.
been worse.
Exactly. Again, at the same time, the more I'm glad it happened.
They'll wake you up.
That's the sickest way of thinking about this shit. I'm glad I passed out. I'm glad I ended up in the hospital because that was a trigger point for me.
Mm.
That got me to where I am right now. You know about it? That got me that I can sit down and talk to you about this right now.
I mean, you are the true inspirer for a lot of us. You inspire
Yeah,
a lot of us, bro. What happened, like 105 pound in the 12, 14 months, bro? That's
yeah.
unheard of. You know what I mean?
But trust me, man, it's definitely doable. And I know
It
a
is.
lot of people that even did a lot more than that. It's
Yeah,
not entirely good. It's not true. Like it's just a set of mind, man.
it is in the mind.
Once you set your mind to something, there's nothing stopping you but you.
I believe in that.
The only person who can stop you is you.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I
we
did
have
on the pod.
about 2 minutes. Go ahead and finish up your thoughts.
I
Yeah,
look we can come back. We can go for one more.
we can go back
We
for
can
one
come
more.
back. Yeah, we can go back for one more Q&A, or
If you have a
we
lot
do
more to
about two.
teach, man, I can sacrifice another hour, man. The dope life show, man.
There's a dope lifestyle. I
The
and
king, the king, the king is here, man. Appreciate all the.
Commentano na cara, much respect, man.
I
Commentano
know,
na
commenting on
lachana?
Solara, no. I just needed the whole thing. I want us to be focused, but I
Yeah,
do appreciate that. We're gonna turn the comments back on. We'll let people ask their question. We'll let the people do what they do. But
yeah.
in the meantime, I ain't gotta tell you for everybody like how much I appreciate it, and
Oh
for real,
man, much
you
respect, man. I
inspire a lot of
appreciate you
people.
more,
Hopefully,
man.
a lot of people learn from this a lot. You know what I mean? And it's
Absolutely,
not over
absolutely.
yet, man. This is just the beginning.
Well, it's just the beginning. That's
You know
it.
what I mean? So,
Gana buzu accomplish as a brothers.
oh yeah,
Gana
definitely.
buzu accomplishment not gonna get out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're gonna run a
Uh,
marathon together, man. We're gonna do that
oh
26
yeah,
mile, man. You know
oh
what I mean?
yeah,
Don't
most
promise me
definitely,
and
man.
don't show up.
You-
Yeah, I'm just saying, man. 26
Who not
miles,
sure?
man.
That's nothing, man. We might do that David Goggin 100 miles there. You thought
Hey,
that
so it's not complete unless we cross it together. That's
Absolutely,
that can be the bet.
absolutely, man.
6 hours,
Hey,
7 hours,
listen.
however long it takes.
Hey, I either let this shit die down, and then
Hmm.
I'm there the next day.
All right,
Well, I'm
we'll
not going
make
to
it
that
happen.
lot to any with that.
Yeah,
You
we
know what
have
I
10
mean?
seconds, but let's go back and do a Q&A. I'm gonna turn the comments
All right.
on, and then the people
Okay.
can ask the questions.
Bet.
Okay,
Let's
I'll
do
see
that.
you.